Hey, how's it going, guys? Stolen here with Raised by Sharks. Today we're bringing you a spread build for the new heavy bowgun brought to you by Kulve Taroth. As I'm sure many of you have heard, the Taroth Assault Glutton brought to you by Kulve Taroth is the new best spread gun in the game. Now that's counting heavy bowgun and light bowgun. It is the best spread gun in the game. It has 270 attack, 10% affinity, 20 defense bonus, average deviation, and 2 augmentation slots with the special ammo Wyvern Snipe, which is the better type. Those really good stats are on top of really good ammo capacities for the spread type, along with really good recoils for those. It also has no elemental ammos, which means that it can use the elementless jewels. What you would want to mod in there is 2 close range up mods, and the third one being a flex. Personally, I went with shield because I prefer pierce, so I'm used to being a ranged gunner. So for people like me that aren't used to it, you might want to go with a shield one just to avoid getting hit hard. But for those of you used to spread, you could easily go with a third close range up for the damage. The charm that you're going to want to use is the attack charm 3 for 3 levels of attack boost. The helmet you're going to want to use is the Dragon King Eye Patch A for a large slot and 2 weakness exploit. The chest piece you're going to want to use is the Kulve Taroth's Ire A for a small slot, 2 stun resistance, and 2 critical boost. The gauntlets are the Xenojiva Claws A for a small slot, flinch free, and a critical boost. The waist is the Nergigante Coil B for a medium slot and 2 attack boost. And then finally is the leggings as the Kushala Cross B for a large slot and 2 evade extender. The decorations you're going to want to slot in are definitely the Elementalist for a 10% damage increase, an attack jewel, an expert jewel, a tenderizer jewel, and a mighty jewel. If you don't have that, a challenger will do, but the mighty jewel is probably better for this situation. The final skill levels you get from this build are attack boost 6, critical boost 3, weakness exploit 3, stun resistance 2, evade extender 2, critical eye 1, maximum might 1, flinch free 1, and elementless. The reason I went with evade extender level 2 is because with spread guns you're going to want to be up close with the monster, which means that you need to be mobile, otherwise you're going to get hit a lot and be out of position, because to use spread efficiently you have to be right on top of them. So you want to stay positioned, and the evade extender 2 will help you do that beautifully, along with 2 stun resistance and the 1 flinch free, coming as side skills with some of the really good armor and giving decent quality of life on top of the incredible damage this build provides. Overall, this build might be one of the top tier heavy bowgun builds in the game, definitely one of the best spread builds in the game, and it comes with very, very easy jewels to get. I'm sure most of you will already have this. For those of you that don't have the gun yet, let me give you an example of how good the damage is with this gun. That's with recoil 2 on the spread ammo 3, and on the spread ammo 2 you only have recoil of level 1, meaning you fire very, very fast. Also, the reload is very good because your guy keeps it on his hip instead of putting it down, meaning that it's harder for monsters to hit you while you're trying to reload. Not only is this gun the best spread heavy bowgun in the game, because of how good spread is, it is probably one of the top 2 or 3 heavy bowguns in the entire game, and probably in the top 5 for guns total overall in the game. That being said, for those of you like myself who prefer Pierce, there's the Kodachi Line 3 and the Legia Shatterchris, which both also have versions of their gun given by Kulve Taroth. The Legia Shatterchris is called the Support, with the Kodachi lines being called Spark. Normally, because of the way the stats and the ammo types work, these 2 heavy bowguns are tied for the best Pierce builds. But because of the way the stats work on the improved versions, the Support version is better than the Spark version. I haven't been able to get either of them to drop. Once I do, I'll put out a Pierce build for those weapons. That's all for now, though, guys. If you have any questions about the guns or about Kulve Taroth or about anything at all, please go ahead and leave it in the comments below. We'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching Raised by Sharks. Remember to leave a like and subscribe for more.